Ugh, what the hell? What the hell? Hey guys, this is Maranchi, brand strategist and founder of ManuFracture, but you already knew that, I'm sure. Anyway, let's go, and we're going to talk today about more LinkedIn tips. I keep learning more and more about LinkedIn every single day. I am a practitioner of LinkedIn, I'd say. I am a full practitioner of it. I love it to death. It's given me so many more opportunities. I mean, like, I don't have an office, you know. I sometimes work, there's sometimes co-working spaces, but that's not even a good place to meet clients, or to find clients, really, or even networking events. But LinkedIn has offered me so much, so I love it so much, and I just want to show you more and more of how this thing works, because it's such a great tool, such a great platform. Very underrated, I would say. Because people, like, I thought in the beginning as well, I thought LinkedIn is just for recruiters, it's just for this, it's just for, it's like, no, there's more to it, right? There's much more to it. So, let me show you more of what I'm doing now. So yeah, so this is the LinkedIn, I'm just going to show you more and more tips of the LinkedIn strategy that I just keep picking up every single day. So basically, the locations I showed you last time, second and third, these ones are really good now, mainly because you get to, it's basically degrees of separation of your target market, or the people that you've connected with. So let's say I connected with Joe Schmo. Maybe Joe Schmo knows this person from a second degree and then third degree, right? And if we apply that, we have people who are closer to, see? We have people who are closer to the match that we actually wanted. Or it's like shared connections, right? You see, so LinkedIn is always about degrees of separation. I told you beforehand the same thing. It's like the more you connect with people, the more chances you get to connect with more and more people. The more your network expands. It's almost like you're discovering a map, right? You have a map. There's a huge territory. You don't know all this whole territory, and then what you have is that you have this one person, you connect to that one person, okay, and that one person marks that flag of that point in location on the map. And then you find another one and say, oh, over there's another location. Okay, well, I'll go over there, and then you find that another location, you put a flag there, and then you put another location, you put a flag there, and then you're slowly filling out a map, so to say. In this case, it's the same way. You're basically going through and you're creating a map of connections, right? And so the broader it goes, and the map is technically endless, as really, at the moment, unless you reach to a certain limit of making connections. But the map is pretty much limitless, and you can continue adding connections over and over and over and over. Next thing is about LinkedIn's recommendations. And what do I mean by that? So here it is, recommended for you. So when you've been on LinkedIn for a while and you've been going through all this different stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, this is all great and all, I've been searching through so many stuff, maybe I reached at the end that I'm not finding anything anymore. Oh wait, there's recommended connections. So recommended connections is LinkedIn's algorithm trying to recommend people that might be good to you, right? This is LinkedIn's main goal, is to connect people with more people, so they're helping you help them, right? So you can see here, realtor at One South Realty. Obviously, let's just say the algorithm itself is only working to what you've searched up, right? And it's only as accurate as it can get, right? So student, I don't need a student, right? Companies, this is good if you're doing like market data research or whatever, right? But it's not as helpful as this one right here, which is just the people recommendations. You go down here, see broker, commercial and residential, realtor. So you can see I've already fed so much information to that see, connect. See, and so you can just go through this over and over and over and over. And you'll actually, if you have given it a lot of good data, and that's the thing, you can tell the algorithm, hey, I don't want this. So let's go up here. Maybe you don't want them recommending you Like, I don't know, media companies. I don't want a media company. No, I don't want a media company, right? So you dismiss that connection, and LinkedIn is tracking that, so to say. I wouldn't know how they're tracking it, but from my experience, they're tracking it, right? They're seeing, oh, okay, he doesn't want that. Maybe we'll offer him more of this. I don't want a student, right? Click the way that, right? And then overall, as you give it more information, it will form a more accurate profile of who you want to connect, and it will show you those people that you want to connect with. So that's really cool, right? What else? So when you get a connection and they say, listen, I'm not interested, all this stuff, right? You know, they listen. They have some good reasons as to why they don't, and it's fine. Like, even like I mean, you and me, we are understanding of this type of stuff, right? I mean, if we're business owners, we know that people don't always live on LinkedIn. I mean, I say that a million times, but it's like people don't get it. It's like people really don't live on LinkedIn. They have lives and they have things to do. So what you need to do is use them to get emails, and proper emails. Since you can reach a decision maker pretty easily on this, you can really, you know, get a lot of information from the decision maker itself. So sure, we'll keep in touch. In the meantime, I like to send helpful info to my connections at a time. Let me know the best email to send it to, right? Just a message like that, right? There's no tips or tricks on that one. It's pretty straightforward. And then they give you the email, and you can follow up, right? Over and over again, right? Same thing here, right? So yeah, so you can use that so that you can use that to, like I said, follow up with people through email, and then start a follow-up strategy through there. Right? So then you don't need to go and try to get somebody immediately on a call, right? If they don't respond first and they don't really want to do anything with you, then you just leave it at that, right? So that's another thing. Another key hack I'm learning is, so first of all, in this description, it's really important to make sure that you have keywords, so to say, right? So people search, like Google, right? You search keywords, and those keywords pop up on the search results. You will pop on the search results more if you make basically your profile and all the stuff here, or this small part here, this headline part here, keywords that people would be looking for. So marketing, real estate, customer value, increase, real estate brokers. So this is all stuff that I'm thinking that my audience is searching for. And as I get better at this, I will understand what the keywords they're actually searching for. But overall, if you do this, people who are searching for this sort of service will be finding your profile much sooner through just searching for the LinkedIn thing at the moment, right? Let me just see here. Oh, also the beautiful thing about LinkedIn Premium is that you can go here and you can see the profile viewers in the last few weeks. So you can see who's been viewing your profile. If there are any unique views, it's always good to see if there's any unique views that people that you don't know of. Like, let's say, 2 days ago, I remember her. I've talked to her before on LinkedIn, but she was an educator, so we never went forward with anything. But you can see found you via messaging, found you via LinkedIn profile, found you via homepage. It's just telling you where your customers, or not customers, where people that you're connecting with are coming from. At least some of them, right? So those are I would say called the unique visits. Unique visits are the ones that come maybe from the search thing, because you've never contacted them before if they come inbound. Messaging is the one that you would be messaging them, and suddenly they get an idea of what you are, and then they come over to your profile and try to, and then sometimes they don't really show it. Someone at MAJ Realtor, someone at, but overall they're pretty faithful on that. Yeah, you get to see if your profile views have increased over the past few weeks, just knowing what the effectiveness of your profile is. And I had a dip in January, it seems, but I continued, and it continued to go through March. Ah, here it is, interesting views. This is what it is. Right, here it is. I completely forgot about this. So basically, this is just people who have found you in a unique sort of way. Like I said, search engine, um, you know, are related to the industry that you work in. And if you follow different things, all this type of stuff. Um, these are people I usually have conversated with already. So you get to know where they work at. Keller Williams. So as you see, they actually show you which ones are which, and what titles they have. This is actually really important, because if you know which titles they have, you can search them up. I mean, sometimes, like I said, people go under director, broker, owner. Those are the decision maker like labels or keywords. I would say though, but if you can really find someone maybe with salesperson or digital, like if you exhaust the director, you know, I'd say keyword, these are different things that you can work with, right? I found you through LinkedIn profile, right? So it shows you different things and see if you've connected with them already, if not, right? And the ones that are unique, you can message them, and that can be a conversation opener. You can be like, listen, thanks, I think you were checking out my profile. You want to connect on LinkedIn? I want to, what can I do to help you, or something like that, right? And that can give you a really, really good idea of what they're looking for and why they were searching your profile in the first place. Just go for here. Oh yeah, search appearances. Here it is. Basically, people you would know where your profile has appeared in search results as well. So what your searchers do: marketing owner, business owner, administrative, real estate broker, 5%. I'm maybe should probably try to increase that, see where I'm going wrong with that. You know, get kind of, I don't really want marketing specialists to be the main people that I, top keywords you were found for, brand strategist. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so you see how they're very useful. You just need to know how to use the data of these different things, and really that's all that matters. So yeah, those are some LinkedIn tips for today. That's my video for today. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you on the next one.